Marquito's Arcade. Play while learning. Have fun and learn with this collection of educational games. Marquito's Arcade. Play while learning. Oh my god. Is that Barry B. Benson on the monitor? That's Barry B. Benson. That's Barry B. Benson open in Blender. That's amazing. That's a great start for Marquito's Arcade. I'm hoping this will be a Brown Dog type experience. It looks kind of Brown Doggy. Chemibot helps the city. Explore the city and learn about chemical reactions. All right. Thank you, Bromantic Tony, for subscribing to Chemibot Saves the City. Hi, I'm Chemibot. I can help people combine or separate substances. This way, we'll learn about chemical reactions happening in the process. You can move with arrow keys or WASD keys. 2 new substances appear near me. Pick them up. You found tea, herbs, and water. Is that chemistry? I guess it's a reaction. To select the substances, you must click over their images. Now we're going to mix them to make hot tea. What? Add heat. Go. You got tea herbs with residual. Now you have a new substance. You got tea, but it has the herbs residual. We're gonna go separate them. Select the substance, press the use filter. This is complicated, what the heck? This is a lot of steps. Great, you finished the tutorial. Now it's time to explore the city. If you don't know where to go, just follow the stars. Collect substances and approach stationary people. 500, wow, that's pretty good. That's a lot of points for a star. A house. Somebody needs Chemibot's help. Oh, he's like sick? You don't have all the materials needed. Please collect them first. Okay, sorry. I was gonna get your permission before ransacking your home, but you know. You told me to go for it. How about now? Hi, little lady, why are you so sad? My grandmother has a stomachache, but she doesn't want any pill. She just wants an ancient medicine made with baking soda, lemon, and hot water. Please make some ancient medicine for my grandmother. Yay, ancient medicine. No. I had to click. She's feeling better now. The citric acid in the lemon juice reacts with the baking soda, forming sodium citrate. It also forms bubbles of carbon dioxide gas. This is a chemical change. Due to the chemical change, the substances cannot be returned to their original states. Now she wants some coffee. Please, just mix coffee with sugar and hot water. You have to mix this to make coffee. Here you go, Grandma. This will help your stomachache for sure. The hot water helps extract the soluble aromatic compounds from the coffee. Great. It is great. This coffee has the residual. She cannot drink it. Here, Grandma, I made you coffee with no filter. That'll help you. Whoa, this coffee is perfect. How does the robot know? He can't drink. The filter catches the small solid particles of powder coffee, separating it from the drink. The resulting drink coffee is a solution. This is a mixture of 2 or more substances that are evenly distributed, or when one... This is complicated for a child. What is the age bracket for Marquito Saves the City? Are we sure Grandma's okay? She still seems ill. Butlerbot, make me some coffee. She isn't blinking. She may be dead. You're not a stationary human. Chemibot will not save you. Chemibot only helps those who are stationary. You got clips with peanuts and salt. Okay. Good start. Gray clay. It was not gray on the ground, but that's fine. You don't have the materials needed. Sorry. Marbles with nuts and cat sand. What am I possibly gonna make with this? What am I gonna craft for this kid? Blah! What's happening, buddy? What's happening, buddy? Let me help you, buddy. My mommy allowed me to play with her stuff, but I mixed a lot of them. She'll be very angry. No problem, I can separate them back to the original substances. Well, I have this mix made of peanuts, salt, and paper clips. What? That's not chemistry. You don't even need like a sifter. I guess you do for the salt. Yeah, they got the salt out, okay. You're doing great. Okay, now magnetize the paper clips. What a weird second puzzle. Yeah, Mom will really love her. Why did he even combine peanuts and salt with paper clips? What was he even trying to accomplish? Thank you, Chemibot. Now all three substances are separated. The sifter allows the passing of small grains of salt and retains the other materials. I know. Thank you for explaining the solution, Chemibot. This is great, now we have a lot more stuff. Although you can think there are more materials, the matter cannot be created nor destroyed. The matter can be transformed due to chemical reactions or through physical change. So, we have the same mass of materials since you started playing with them. I don't think that was ever in doubt. Now I have this mix of metal, nuts, marbles, and cat's sand. Okay, let's do the same exact thing. Well done. Well done. This is fantastic. We are almost done. Now the last thing I need is to separate this clay. How do you expect to separate it? It wasn't gray color. It was made by 3 colors at first. Sorry, buddy. You cannot separate the clay back to the original colors. As a solution, in this clay mixture, the original substances are evenly distributed. The color mix was done homogeneously. A kid is not going to know homogeneously at the molecular level. So this clay mix cannot be undone. Blah! Don't worry, buddy. I'm sure your mother will forgive you for your playing with clay, buddy. Okay, Chemibot, thanks for your help. All right. I saved the day by sorting some peanuts and some paper clips. That was a really weird second mission for that. Like the first mission was like make some coffee, which yeah, okay, that applies to a kid's everyday life. They see coffee. The second one was I mixed my peanuts and my paper clips together. What? Why did you do that? Okay, let's help Construction Man. I must help him. Am I gonna fill a pothole? That'd be fun. What will the European Asphalt Commission say about that? Oh boy, oh boy. Hi, sir, may I help you? The constructor told me to make concrete, but I'm new. I need help mixing the components. Okay, I can do it for you. Great, help me mix first sand, cement, and gravel. Here you go. Great, now we have to, oh boy, oh boy. What's wrong now? I forgot completely, this concrete is for walls. Can I have gravel, just sand and cement? No problem, we can separate the gravel, passing the mix through a sifter. Good job. This is perfect. Now we have only sand and cement in the mix. Now combine it with water to apply it. So this guy knows how to make cement. He already knows how to do it. He's just making the robot do it. Excellent. Now let me work with it. Thank you, ChemiBot. This is oh boy, what's happening now? Oh boy, I forgot completely that we'll do this mix tomorrow, not today. But you can revert the mix, right? Sorry, sir, this mix cannot be reverted. But why? There is a chemical change happening in the mortar. Mixing these substances, their properties change as a result of a chemical reaction. One time the mixture dries, it will change permanently into concrete. I think I better find another job. Oh boy. Oh boy, I need some methamphetamine. ChemiBot, can you help me? Certainly, sir. How about you, Cafe? What kind of a drink are we serving up? ChemiBot, this concrete is laced with fentanyl. Uff, I'm tired. This is too much work. Hi, lady, may I help you? Oh yes, ChemiBot, I have to make a lot of cakes. Can you mix the ingredients for me? Sure. Please mix the next ingredients: eggs, milk, wheat, flour, sugar. Oh, I'm sorry. I need this cake to have marbles in it. Is that cake mix? That's like a pot. You got cake mix. Okay, perfect. With this mix, we can make a cake. Can you heat it in your machine? Please apply heat to the cake mix. Is he just gonna like put it in his stomach? Does he have fire like inside of him? You got cake. Okay. Don't you think is amazing how mixing these ingredients and then heating them can change physically from liquid to solid and chemically into this tasty cake? It's even bigger. This is almost like magic. Although it's bigger than the mix, this cake has the same mass. The number of atoms didn't change. This guy's a nerd, dude. Stuff this robot into a locker. The kid was like, can you help me sort my marbles? And the robot was like, matter cannot be created or destroyed. The kid was like, oh no, I poured some salt on these peanuts. Can you help me, robot? Matter cannot be created or destroyed, child. Just mix powdered gelatin with hot water, okay. You got gelatin mix. The gelatin mix is a solution. It needed heat to properly dissolve into the water. It's time to turn the gelatin mix from liquid to solid. Just cold the gelatin mix. Yay, gelatine. You got gelatine. Now the gelatine had a physical change from liquid to solid, a very gelatinous solid. One last favor, please make some pudding. Mix powder pudding with hot water. At least this has heart. At least this is made by somebody who's genuinely just trying to tell kids how cool chemistry is. Chemistry is cool. It's pretty cool stuff. Cold the pudding mix. You got pudding. You know there are 3 states of matter: solid, liquid, gas. It's good to know it. Thank you so much for your help. Congratulations, you finished the game. Okay, that was pretty good. That was ChemiBot Helps the City. Next up is Super Pizza Delivery. Deliver some pizzas, dividing them into fractions. This is bad. I'm gonna be so embarrassed by this. Hi, welcome to Super Pizza Delivery. You can move with keys WASD. Attack zombie pizza eaters with the space key. Now follow the arrow path for your first delivery. At the end, you will find the client's house. Attack zombie pizza eaters? It's a brown dog situation? Yeah, we're here because it's a brown dog type game. Die, Ray William Johnson. Take this, your favorite Martian. Good combat. Now we head here. A good land. So at the end of this, it's gonna give me a pop quiz about fractions. Okay. Are you the client? Hello, I have some pizza for you. Hi, sir. Please divide the pizza for 3 meals. What is he? Click on the pizza and drag a slice to any meal. Do it until there is no pizza left. What a varied diet. Does it matter? Great job. Let's do it again. This time I want to eat half of the pizza at lunch, please. Okay. Here you go, demon. Great job. Please note that 1/2 half of a pizza is equal to 2/4 2/4. One last time. Now I want 3/5 at dinner. Okay, we're visually learning fractions, that's fine. Great job, thank you very much. Now go back to the pizzeria. Really? That guy wanted a lot of pizzas. Back to Green Hill Zone. Why are my points down to 0? I had 9,000 points for the treasure chest. Your next delivery is at the lake. The arrow will show you the way. Where's the random encounters? I guess zombie pizza eater is the random encounter. Die, zombie. Look out, more zombie pizza eaters. Get smacked. Are you client? Hello, I have some pizza for you. Hi, we are going to divide this pizza between 3 people. This pizza has 5 slices. The number 5 is represented at the bottom of the fraction. This is called the denominator. Now divide the pizza, giving 3/5 to Dad. I'm sensing a pattern with this one. At least Chemibot, every single level was different. At least Chemibot had funny reactions. Let's divide the pizza with 6 slices. What do you want? Talk faster. Please divide it equally. What if I don't? There should be like a FNAF jump scare if you don't. The demon guy just kills you. One last time, but now I have 3 conditions. Please give half of the pizza to Dad. 2/6 to the mom and 1 for me. Is that possible? Can I do that? You like the zombie's voice line? Yeah, the zombie going, pizza. It's pretty good. This would be better if it was Lego Island. Yep, this would be better if it was my favorite game. Lego Island isn't even educational, though. It's just weird. Does Lego Island 1 even teach you anything? It's kind of just a fever dream for like an hour, then it ends. Marquito should have Blink, yep. This needs Blink from Dishonored. The treasure. I know something more valuable than money. The knowledge of knowing you helped a child learn how to cut pizzas. Okay, what kind of crazy fractions will be in here? Hello, I have some pizza for you. An astronaut? Hi, 4 people live in this house. As you can see, this pizza has 6 slices. It cannot be divided equally between us. Give 1/3 of the pizza to Mike, 1/3 to Susan, 1/6 to Charlie, and 1/6 to George. Here you go, Charlie. Here you go, George. Mike, it's all you. Great Jerb. The number at the top of the fraction is called the numerator. Why didn't denominator girl tell me that? Numerators in these fractions are 2, 2, 1, 1. The totals for the numerator and denominator are both 6. 6, 6, 6, 6 is equal to 1 whole pizza. Let's divide 8 slices of pizza. Give each person the same number of pieces. Okay. Boom. Boom. They've never seen a gamer of his caliber before. Great job. This is our last pizza. Give 1/4 to Mike. 1/4 to Susan. 1/2 to George. Wow. George is hungry. What about Charlie? Did Charlie die? Were there paper clips in his pizza? Note, you can add up numerators just like adding any regular number. 2 + 2 + 0 + 4 = 8. But you can only add numerators if the denominators is the same for all the fractions. In this case, the denominator is 8 in each fraction. Thank you very much. The pizza was very good. I'm George! Wow. So George answered the door and took all the pizza for himself. He was like, don't worry guys, I'll get the door, and he ate half of it. Is this not done? I think ChemiBot was 4, right? ChemiBot was 4 experiments or 5? I feel like this should be done. What else do we need to know about fractions? Now follow the arrow to go to the castle. Oh, the king, hang on. The king of town ordered pizza. The king of town's very own, quite popular cartoon show. Oh, you're here delivering my pizzas. Divide them into 3/4. Hello, I have pizza for you. Look at the king. Look at the king, dude. Welcome to the castle. We need you to divide these 10 slices of pizza, please. To do that, you must click on the colored boxes to give 1 more pizza slice to that person. Okay, new mechanic. On the pizza up there, you can see which slices are for each person by looking at the colors. Let's begin dividing this pizza equally, giving 1/5 of the pizza to each person. Is it just gonna color code the pizza? Oh, okay, after the fact. Great job. Let's do it again. This time, give 5 slices to the king. Wow. We got a George on our hands over here. Divide the rest as you wish. Feed the soldier, man. The soldier's doing the most important job. He's defense. And you see on the main pizza that 5 slices is half of the pizza? Now the denominator of this pizza is 12. It has 12 out of 12, 12 12s. The king, the queen, the prince, and the princess each want 1/4 of the whole pizza. Good thing I fed the soldier. Great job. Poor soldier, no pizza for him. That's all for now. Thank you very much. You are very kind. Wow. Dude, I'm glad I fed the soldier. There's zombies. There's pizza-eating zombies out here. They weren't gonna pay the soldier? Yeah, we're gonna let him starve? I wanna go overthrow the king now. This realm deserves a better ruler. It looks that we have a new problem. It's better to go inside the pizzeria. This is the last stage. Zombies are very angry. They want pizza too, at least. Oh. This is a whole new game. We have built the Mega Pizza. It can be decomposed into 100 different portions. In this stage, you'll shoot pizza portions to zombies, one portion at a time. Some zombies want 1/100th of the Mega Pizza. Others want up to 5. Okay. Don't let them reach the counter or they'll steal pizza without paying it. But I'm gonna just throw pizza at them and give them free pizza anyway. I hope that we have enough portions for all of them. All right, here we go. Chemibot, help me build a guillotine. Okay, he's satisfied. I'm glad that it has a celebration of the zombie pizza sound effect. The zombie saying pizza is the best part for sure. Love their laugh. I'm focused right now. Uh-oh. He was greedy. He was a greedy zombie. Crap. There's so many. Yeah, you can't overfeed. The next slice clips through, which is helpful. Greedy zombie. Oh no, I wasted one. I wasted a slice, but we're fine. Okay, the ending was good. Congratulations, you survived the day of delivering pizzas. This is your final score. 55800. And you learned about fractions. Enjoy a pizza of your own to celebrate. Okay. Yeah, okay. Next up, Gaia and the weather powers. Modify the weather using Gaia's powers. Hello, my name is Gaia. I have powers to control the weather just by raising or lowering the temperature. Come with me. In this first mission, we will create clouds. For that, we will evaporate seawater until reaching relative humidity of 100% in the air. Move sideways with the arrow keys and Waza, dodge rocks and evaporate water with the heat ray. Is it gonna be a shmup? Oh, I just had to get him, okay. Whoa, I can't like cross the whole map very fast, okay. I must get relative humidity. Humidity blast. Come on, Gaia, you can do it. Oh, okay, I got that one, we're good. This is the best game so far. The best game so far is Temple Run. That was devious. A devious placement. Great, you've reached 25% relative humidity. Let's see what evaporation is. In this game, we evaporate water droplets with my powers, but usually it's a natural process. The sun emits electromagnetic waves that we perceive as light and heat. This radiation heats the oceans, causing water to evaporate in water vapor. This water vapor is gas mixes in the atmosphere with other gases that make up the air. This process where the sun transfers energy to the oceans is called radiation. Okay, thanks for interrupting my fun game to tell me that. It would be more fun without the interruption, I have to say. Where's Chemibot? Bring back Chemibot. I feel like Chemibot had untapped potential for mischief. Great, you're 50% complete. Now let's see the differences between hot air and cold air. The air in the atmosphere is made up of different gases such as oxygen, nitrogen, or water vapor. These gases are made of atoms that clump together into molecules, which are very, very tiny particles. When the air is cold, the particles move slowly and are closer together. But in warm air, these particles move faster and are farther apart from each other. Being farther apart means fewer particles are in the same space compared to the particles in cold air. As there are fewer particles in the same space, the air has less mass. It is lighter, less dense, and has less pressure than cold air. Since warm air is lighter, the Earth's gravity causes cold air to sink and warm air to rise in the atmosphere. In addition to this, water vapor is a less dense gas than other gases, so adding water vapor will reduce the pressure and make the air lighter. I wish it said pizza every time you get a water droplet. That would be way better. They're really underutilizing that sound effect. They're not explaining the fundamentals very well. Come on, give him a break. Marquito's trying his best. He's trying his best to explain science. Nobody bought his game. You gotta feel bad for him. He made a heartfelt game to explain science to kids and nobody bought it. In the process of evaporation from the oceans, the molecules that compose it pass into the atmosphere and exchange heat with it through contact. Molecules that are hotter and vibrate faster than cold molecules collide with the latter and transfer part of their energy. This is how the ocean transfers part of the heat to the air in contact with it. This mode of heat transfer is called conduction transfer. Finally, heat is also transferred by convection. Warm air near Earth rises in the atmosphere while cold air falls. So, I think like the premise of the Chemibot game was stronger. This is just like, they just put a textbook. They let you play Temple Run for like 10 seconds and then they throw a page of a textbook at you. Chemibot was better because you like learned through doing. This is just a text dump with a mini game in between. And the pizza one was at least fraction related. This is the worst one so far. I know I just got mad at you for saying it wasn't conveying the information very well, but I do got to agree, at least in this one. This one is not conveying the information very well. What happens if you crash? Probably lose a heart. I didn't even crash. Hang on, crash. Oh, wow. What a sound effect. That was a good sound. Fantastic. You have managed to reach a relative humidity of 100%. From this point, the air cannot contain more humidity in it. If we keep adding moisture to the air, clouds will start to form with the help of condensation nuclei. These are microscopic particles, usually dust or ash in the atmosphere. These particles serve as a base to form the micro droplets of water that make up the clouds. We'll learn a little more about clouds in the next level. There's more levels. It's not done. Hello, in this level, we're gonna make it rain in the mountains. Oh, is the gameplay gonna be different? Move sideways. Press the space key to launch the cold beam. Shoot the clouds. Okay. Cold them up. Yeah. Kind of similar to the zombie pizza game. You can spam easier, though. Cold beam. Cold beam. Yeah, I think the phrase condensation of the nuclei might be too much for the target demographic of this. Oh no, I didn't do enough. Oh no. How long is this level gonna be? Great, you've reached 25%. Let's see a little bit about what the clouds are. Do we have to? Water vapor in the form of moisture in the air is invisible. We already know that warmer air can store more water vapor in it. When the air can't hold any more water vapor, it condenses into micro droplets of water or ice crystals. If the clouds get colder, the water droplets or ice crystals will continue to grow until they can no longer stay floating and then they fall. The process by which water vapor turns into water is called condensation. The process by which water turns into ice crystals is called crystallization. Thank you. I've always wanted to pilot a powerful Gaia. This game is no First Core, the zombie killing cyborg. That game is unique. You're doing great. Can we not stop? I have something to show you. Do you? Will this be worth my time? What was that? Let's see where we can let's see where we can find water on Earth. Huh, where's the water? Water can be found in the ocean. Really? Or in the atmosphere in the form of invisible water vapor. Are you sure about that, Gaia? This is new information to me. Also, the atmosphere are clouds. We find water in solid form on Earth like ice. Moving water travels across planet Earth in the form of rivers. We can also find water in lakes. Within the Earth, there's water aquifers and underground rivers. Or even mixed with the rocks and sand of the Earth. Wow, thanks, Gaia. Now I know where water is. So the target demographic can read the word nuclei, but doesn't know where water is. It's a very narrow demographic. What I'm realizing is the spacebar on this keyboard sucks. This is like a Red Dragon cheapo mechanical keyboard from Amazon for like 25 bucks I got like 10 years ago. This spacebar sucks, man. This is not a good spacebar. I usually don't press it this much. It's like not registering like half of my presses. And I'm pressing it like dead center too, like on the sensor. This thing's no good. Plants absorb water. Yeah, then they expel water. Animals are also part of the water cycle. Chemibot, said that animal through the sifter. Chemibot, sift this guy. Sift him. Chemibot, sift that guy. Sift him now. Budmaster, I am not programmed for violence. Do what I say, Chemibot. You must obey me. Apply heat. Apply heat, Chemibot. Do it now. Burn down the building, Chemibot. Fantastic, we achieved our goal. There's still more. What else is there to learn about water? In this level, we will be able to control the weather on the map. You can move Gaia by dragging her with the mouse or move her with WASD. By moving her around the map, you will find areas with different values of temperature. Move Gaia to the area marked by the hand. Okay. What? Perfect. As you can see, this area has some humidity. Humidity is relative to air temperature. Hot air can contain more humidity than cold air. I know. You said that. So the humidity percentage will continue to rise and the air can't hold any more humidity. It will reach 100%, then clouds will start to form. You have 2 buttons below. Use the add cool button. Okay. What? How is this the game? Yeah, let me play. The goal is to create clouds in this area that have a lot of moisture. Okay, whatever you say, game. No text box? Okay, oh, there it is. This is like, if you go to like a museum for kids, like the interactive iPad has a more fun game than this. The throwaway museum minigame is better. You failed. I wasn't even reading. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, it didn't kick me all the way back, I think. The goal is to create clouds. Yeah. I'll read this time. I was thinking about Chemibot attacking people. Okay, now the wind moves from high pressure to low pressure. Create wind, create the lower pressure in this area. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Come on, clouds. Good job, Gaia. Did I win? Yeah. You did well. Now make it rain. Okay, for the last mission of this level. What do you mean, of this level? It's not done? You have 2 objectives. First, this area that has a lot of relative humidity. Take it to this area above and then make it snow. Uncle Barry is watching you. Hello, Uncle Barry. I missed a text box to read that. Let's hope it wasn't important. Bring the rain up. Come here, rain. You can be Barry B. Benson, who is in this game. Believe it or not, Barry B. Benson is featured in this. You're doing great. Come on over, Cloud. Perfect, you've done it. Is it over? Isn't it amazing how meteorologists can predict the weather by studying the weather conditions in different areas? I don't know, is it amazing? You didn't define the term meteorologist, so is the potential audience gonna even know what that is? It's still going. Gaia's is still going. Oh, hang on. Do you see those blue indicators? Those are the objectives. Do I just fly to them? Yeah. Superman 64, what? Get control in space. Okay, stop the rain. Which button was that? Space. What? Was I shooting cold? I was shooting cold. Wait, am I stupid? I'm not stupid, it's wrong. It's wrong. Spacebar shoots blue and control shoots red, but it says the opposite. I'm not dumb, it was wrong. Can I salvage the objective? Is it possible to save it? What is the game gonna do? I guess I lose a heart. Yeah, I lost a heart, I guess, for that. Gaia, you turned off your humidity computer. What's wrong? Yeah, I don't know why she has a bunch of like brown gas coming out of her butt while she flies. That's a weird choice. Interesting graphical choice. Why are these rings so far away? Wasn't there one over here? It looks like I'm getting closer, but I'm not. They're just like a waypoint. They're not a 3D object. Why would you space these out so far? Make it snowy in this area. Okay. That means I have to hit the space bar for cold. Did I win? Okay, yeah, it's snowing. All right, Mount Everest. Do you have clouds? Why are the clouds so far apart in this? An odd move. I'm enjoying this game. I'm learning about science. I'm learning why it rains and how to make coffee and how to cut a pizza. And make sure you always open the door for the pizza guy because then you can take half the pizza for yourself. What did it say? I didn't read it. Crap. Did it say rain? I'm gonna assume it said rain.
Good job.
Hooray. Define condensation nuclei. I can make her dance. Dun 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 dun. What a majestic flight. So will the other mini games be better or worse than this? I think it's hard to be worse than this. They shouldn't have a tough time beating this one. Create some clouds in this area. Wrong button.
Good job.
The final objective. Do you think if Gaia loses all of her hearts, she has to redo the entire game? The dev is now making an FPS for 4-year-olds? That sounds promising. Is it called Chemibot's Big Adventure? Which one is the right one? That one.
Good job.
Don't you think weather is amazing? There are so many variables interacting with each other that can change the weather in an area. The sun, the Earth's geography, the clouds, the water moving in the oceans, and the atmosphere all interact and modify the weather. You've completed this area. I hope you enjoyed the game. Congratulations. Gaia, that was not it. I'm sorry, Gaia. It's time for Cell Works. Okay, this could be a game. Explore organelles and do some work in the cell. Whoa, hang on, it's a third-person shooter. Whoa, I saw a third-person shooter mission. Hang on. Go, spaceship. We have a lot of work to do here. With this ship, we can dive into the cytoplasm of this animal cell. Now, we must perform some tasks for the different organelles that are part of this cell. Collect the products, nutrients, or waste and deliver them to other organelles outside the cell. Let's go first to the nucleus. Press space to activate the vacuum cleaner. Ribosomes, yeah, ribosomes. This is the nucleus of the cell. It's like its control center. The nucleus controls the activities of the cell by regulating gene expression. We'll learn more about the nucleus later. Meanwhile, we have our tasks to do today. Now go to the Golgi apparatus, the shipping department of the cell. Where's the powerhouse? Where's the powerhouse? Where's the powerhouse? Where's the powerhouse? Yeah, Golgi. Free lanes if it was good. This is the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus works as a shipping department of the cell. It collects packages and distributes proteins and other substances for shipment out of the cell or to other parts of the cell. It packages proteins into vesicles inside the cell before the vesicles are sent to their destination. It's also called the Golgi complex or the Golgi body. Great! Let's go to the cell membrane to gather the nutrients for the cell. The cell membrane is a biological membrane that separates the interior of all cells from the outside environment. Its basic function is to protect the cell from its surroundings. Within it, organelles are suspended in the cytoplasm, which is the jelly-like material that fills the cell. The cell membrane is selectively permeable to organic molecules and ions and controls the movement of substances in and out of the cell. While animal cells only have the cell membrane, plant cells and most prokaryote cells have additionally a cell wall. Been a long time since I've seen that word. That is a structural layer made of a tough fiber called cellulose. Now gathering nutrients from outside the cell, please then go to one of the mitochondria. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're watching Mitochondria Gaming, baby. Say it. This is the mitochondrion, one of the mitochondria that works as the powerhouse of the cell. Remember singular, mitochondrion? Plural, mitochondria. I did not know that. I learned. Their main role in the cell is to take a glucose and use the energy stored in its chemical bonds, making ATP. Okay, we'll deploy the nutrients gathered at the cell membrane in this mitochondria. Now it's time to go inside the mitochondrion to collect the ATP molecules. Whoa, mitochondria mission? Mission Mitochondria is a great name for something. Maybe for this. Maybe just this level should be called Mission Mitochondria. Look at the guy. Get rid of waste and viruses. Nice. Oh, what a great sound. What a great sound effect. What a great game. It crashed. Wait, no, it didn't crash. I clicked out of the game by accident. How did that happen? How did the cursor get free? How did the cursor get free? I don't know how that happened. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. It's strong badiophage. Die, strong badiophage. They shoot at me? This game's got everything. Choop, 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 choop. If you're gonna put all your passion into one level, the mitochondria level is a pretty good level to do it in. And before that, we were Romans, living in Roman times. I've always wished there was a full, like, Roman skit in that Speemail, like a full, like, 20-second Roman joke. That could have been good. But leaving Roman times to the imagination is also pretty funny. In addition to supplying cellular energy, mitochondria are involved in a range of other processes such as signaling, cellular differentiation, and cell death. It's also involved in the control of cell division and cycle growth. In addition, mitochondria, plant cells, have organelles called chloroplasts. Okay, oh, there's a lot of levels in this one. Oh, I gotta do the ship part every time? Oh, that's not good. That's bad, actually. If there was a hallway of those third-person shooting levels, that could be good, but it's not. It's gonna be this every time. The vacuole is a storage area. Next destination, the ribosome. Destination ribosome is also a good name. All right. Now we have to collect some proteins. That was mercifully short. Okay. It could be fine. Will this have like Mario Galaxy planet platforming? Oh my god, you're kidding. Okay, bad camera for this, but fun. Fun game. The educational obby. This song is good. This is a good song for being inside of a cell. The chirping gun of the guy inside the cell. Easy mission. Some days, it's just too easy. Do I ever feel the incredible weight, the burden of how good at games I am? Sometimes I do. But I can't be intimidated by Golgi apparati. I must keep playing. Oh, I gotta do a loop now? I think we're looping. This is the lysosome. It sure is. You said it. That virus is right behind me. The smooth ER. Endoplasmic reticulum. What do we got here? More platforming? Okay. At least the song is good. It is largely associated with lipid and steroid hormone production. And it also has a detoxification function. Does it have a dialogue processing function? Which part of the brain processes how to say words clearly and accurately? I gotta upgrade that part of my brain. You think talking into a microphone every day for like 7 years straight would improve diction, but not really. Just kind of talk like this, you know? The smooth ER should have been a Mario slide level. Great idea. Make your own game. Make your own game called Operation Mitochondria. Put that in it. Mission Mitochondria. I came here to get gems and shoot viruses. And I'm all out of gems. Okay, I figured out the cursor problem. The cursor is like unhooked currently. That's how I tabbed out accidentally. Are you blasting Sad Virus? Yeah, I'm putting Sad Virus down. The Sad Virus franchise has gone on long enough. It could have at least tried to be educational about viruses, but it didn't. The Golgi apparatus will package the carbohydrates and lipids made by the smooth ER. Thanks, Golgi. Thank you, Golgi. Cell membrane. Delivering the cell's products out of the cell and gathering nutrients. After this, go to the rough ER. Nice. The endoplasmic reticulum forms an interconnected network of flattened membrane enclosed sacs, or tube-like structures, known as cisternae. The surface of the rough endoplasmic reticulum is studded with protein manufacturing ribosomes, giving it a rough appearance. Don't judge a book by its cover. Time for the rough ER. It is often abbreviated to RER. It contains ribosomes. Oh, it's a maze now? This place is a damn maze. The song for Inside the Cell is really good. I like this song. Can I get these? No. They're already in use as part of the wall. If only we had powerful enough microscopes, we could see this guy running around inside of our cells. We don't have enough magnification yet, though. Modern science has not caught up to Mission Mitochondria. Rough ER, that's when I fight the tree sentinel, am I right? Ow. I took some fire. The rough ER is especially prominent in cells such as hepatocytes. All right. That will be on the quiz. I could do without these parts. These parts are kind of mid, but the cell game's pretty fun. I kind of wish that level had jumping, though. The jumping added a lot to it. Here you go, Golgi. It is fun to say Golgi. Move it, sad virus. This is lettuce. Not lettuce, celery, duh. It even says C. This is celery inside of your skin. If you eat healthy food, there will be celery floating around in your cells. But if you eat hamburgers, you will have hamburgers floating around in there, which would be pretty fun. Vacuoles are small and can be more than one. Interesting. That's why it's called celery, because it comes from cells. Oh my god. It all adds up. I'm learning so much. Why are we still learning about Nucleus? Nucleus is the first guy I met. I know about this guy. He thinks he's so important because he's like the center of the world. He edged you and said you'd learn more later. Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? The core of the nucleus, oh man. This is the final battle. It's the largest cellular organelle in animal cells. Eukaryotic cells have a defined nucleus. Prokaryotic cells don't have a defined nucleus. Few cell types, such as mammalian and red blood cells, have no nucleus, and a few other types of cells have many. Please gather those chromosomes. Your wish is my command. Look, the chromosome. Stop! The mouse coming unhooked is a big problem. It keeps jump scaring me, thinking the game crashed. This game gives us a preview of the future where all school lessons are made in Roblox. You joke, but there is Minecraft Education Edition. Minecraft does that at least. Maybe Roblox could? A Roblox version of that would be terrible. I can't imagine it would be any good at all. At least Minecraft Education Edition seems like a quality product. Okay, the nucleus sucks as a level, honestly. There should be a giant virus in the middle that I have to strafe and jump around. The Nickelodeon is a discrete, densely stained structure found in the nucleus. It is not something. The main roles of the nucleolus are to synthesize RNA. Congratulations, you finished the game. That was okay. I still think Chemibot was the funniest one, though. Itchy Earth. Learn about plate tectonics while avoiding earthquakes? Itchy Earth. Let's go to Earth.
Hello.
Hello, Earth. This is the Earth from 225 million years ago. At that time, there was only one supercontinent. It was called Osea. It was called Pangea. The plate tectonics theory explains how scientists were able to map the surface of the ancient Earth. You can spin the Earth, okay. I miss Pangea, man. I feel like we were more connected back in the Pangea times. Before social media divided us. When they appear, click on them to relieve the pressure. Okay, so it's just spin and click. Itchy Earth. Why is it laughing? I don't like this one. What a weird framing device. What is why is it called Itchy Earth? Oh, the Earth is itchy. I like the eyes. The eyes are uncomfortable too. This is pretty bizarre. What kind of games do you stream? You know, it's complicated. This is the map of Earth from 150 million years ago. The scientist Alfred Wegener proposed his theory of continental drift in the early 20th century. His theory explains the movement of the continents over time. He found the presence of animal fossils in different continents separated by oceans. These animals would not have swam or flown over the oceans. They must have walked to the supercontinent Pangaea. He also found fossils of plants adapted to the tropical climate in locations with Arctic climates. This suggests that those land masses were in a more tropical location. Let's look at how these animals and plants were dispersed. By playing Itchy Earth. Oh no. On the ancient Earth, animals and plants were dispersed across the supercontinent Pangaea. Chemibot, sift the Earth. Chemibot, sift the planet. It's time for Plate Tectonics 2.0. Divide the planet into cubes. Bye-bye, dinosaurs. It's time to play. Get ready. What a weird minigame. This is just like the lore of Pangaea, which is interesting lore. Weird game to tie it to, though. Can it even spawn behind? Okay, it can. Why is the continent so low poly? This is the Earth of 65 million years ago. Now it looks a little bit more like the Earth we know. The theory of continental drift is also supported by the similarity in different layers of rocks and mountain ranges from different continents that seem to fit together. For example, here's Mercator. Even the continents themselves appear to fit together like a giant jigsaw puzzle. We just had to figure out how to teleport to the Ark from Halo. And then you can see the entire Milky Way from there. How far away is that? In Halo 3, when you go to the Ark and you see the whole Milky Way as a skybox, is that far enough away to see 225 million years in the past? Probably not that long. It's probably long enough to see the Forerunners, though. You're probably seeing the Milky Way with the Forerunners in it. That's a very cool part of Halo 3. I like that part a lot. Oh, wow. We got a high-resolution map. We now know that continental drift is caused by continents resting on giant slabs of rock called tectonic plates. Let's learn about plate tectonics theory in the next level. Okay, so it's like Earth, Earth, Earth. Horrifying mud creature is level 4. Our planet is made up of 4 different geologic layers. This is the Earth's core, the innermost layer. It is surrounded by the outer core. Then we find the other Earth's layer, the mantle. Finally, we have the external layer, the crust. But the crust is a layer part of the lithosphere, which includes the crust and the upper region. The electrosphere is the internet. It's divided into huge slabs. Do you see those red points? Click them to explore the tectonic plates. Okay. Okay, easy minigame, easy minigame. Speed run. Speed run. This is kind of a cool visualization of tectonic plates. I like that. That's neat. That's legitimately good, I'd say. Good. Do you remember the mantle is mostly solid rock? Well, at the plate's boundaries, the mantle is less viscous. mantle heats up near the core. Yep. Are we done this level? Okay, good. A short level. And now, the world in crisis. Now let's try to reassemble the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, it shouldn't be hard. Hang on. Okay, it gives me a starting point. This will be easy. Chemibot, when I said to sift the earth, I wasn't being serious. Chemibot, what have you done? Get on there. Why? No, put it where it goes. Yeah. Now put the controls for this are inspired. Okay, there we go. What are you? The America North. Get in there. There we go. Where's the America South? There's the America Mid. There you are. Get in there. Good job, you're almost done. Thanks for the interruption. Depending on relative motion, the plate boundary can be divergent or transform. Oh. Will that be important for the horrifying mud creatures game? Which is the next game up? Yeah, I was gonna complete the puzzle. He kind of interrupted me. I was in the middle of that. I think this is the first thing in this game that's like unironically just legit good. That's just a fun visualization of the Earth's plates. I like that. The Earth is complete. Some nice guys want to meet you at the next level? It's not moving. No. No, game. Let me meet the nice guys. I'm not gonna be able to meet him. It's not gonna let me. It's broke. I wanted to see, there was like a clay monster. There was a monster of clay. Hang on. Do I save my progress? Do I save the progress in Itchy Earth? Continue? Okay, okay. We're good. Yes. Hi, I'm a rocky massager. My mission is to ease the pressure points along tectonic plate boundaries. This is a divergent plate boundary. The two plates are moving away from each other. Within continents, divergent plate boundaries produce rifts over time, rift valleys, but most active divergent boundaries are bound... Okay, what do I do? Run to the left and right with the arrow keys, and then press space. Are you ready? Let's play. Oh. I had high hopes for this. These are the hard-working rock monsters that keep the earth turning. He's a massager. You were halfway. Yeah, that's great. Thank you for the lore, but there's about to be a horrible earthquake if I don't go hit spacebar on that, so please, oh my god. That's where volcanoes is. The creaky noise sounds like Halo 1 flood music. It really does. The library moment. It said halfway. Finish the fight. This is a convergent plate boundary. This time, the two tectonic plates are moving towards each other. When this happens over time, one plate slides under the other. This process is called subduction. The subduction zone is a place where many earthquakes can occur. Subduction occurs in a deep sea trench where two tectonic plates converge, forcing the oceanic rock to sink into the Earth's mantle. Ready? Is it still the same gameplay? Is he gonna have like a crank again? Oh, he like elevates it. This feels like a giant gap between the plates that I'm making here. I'm not sure how big my guy is. Convergent plates boundary also form mountains. The convergent boundary between the Eurasian plate and the Indian plate forms the Himalayas. And the subduction of the Nazca plate beneath the South American plate has formed the Andes mountain range. It sure has. Show the earthquake, you have 3 lives. Okay, we'll show the earthquake. Let's see it. That's not an earthquake. That's a star. That was an explosion. That was C4. Fantastic. You are done with this convergent boundary. The last type of plate boundary. Here we go. It's the final boundary. This one requires gears. The last type of boundary is a transform plate boundary. In this plate boundary, the two tectonic plates slide relative to each other. As the movement is lateral, there is no creation of ocean ridges, rifts, or mountains, as in the other types of boundaries. Let's relieve those pressure points. Be ready. Oh my god. This guy is strong, dude. We should make this guy sift. This guy could sift some serious marbles. I kind of wish Chemibot was in the middle of this, because Chemibot being at the beginning set the bar very high. I don't think the game ever reached the height of Chemibot ever again. And the weirdness of Chemibot's minigame had me thinking the other minigames would also be unhinged, but they mostly weren't. They were mostly standard fare. But Chemibot's was a little bit crazy. Rock Massager, fight Chemibot to the death. Inside of the Golgi apparatus. You finished this game. I hope you had a good time. I did have a good time. I don't like that. That's a horrifying screen. I think that's the last arcade cabinet. Yep, it is. I like that. That was a good game. That was fun. That is somebody who just really, really likes science and wanted to share how cool science is with the world in the form of slightly misguided arcade games. You know, some of the games were better than others, but good job, Marquito. See, this is why you should always make stuff. You should always make art in general, because this sat on Steam for like a year, 2 years. There's no reviews, so I'm guessing nobody bought it. But then years later, I dig it up, I play it. We all have a fun time with it. It was good. I enjoyed my hour and like 10 minutes with this thing. So eventually, it found an audience and we all had fun. I don't know why it's like a rabbit in a suit though. I kind of wish there was a game where you play as the rabbit. Maybe that can be added in a future update. In regularly updated content.